story of my 2024. On the 10th of January I started playing Secret Staycation on Roblox. On the 15th of January Vida the Vet released on CBeebies, and I created a video about story time with Miss Lily Roblox Alphabet, and I watched it at school on the day that I created it. On the 19th of January I seen a CBeebies link of Dodge clearing his throat before singing Lavender's Blue. On the 21st of January I discovered throat clearing on a Peppa Pig restaurant episode. On the 22nd of January I created a bench competition on Safari CBeebies and these Safari sounds. On the 26th of January I interrupted a personal development lesson at school. On the 29th of January Lou and the Valley Bunch released on CBeebies. On the 30th of January I got subtitles on my TV. On the 5th of February Yuki released on CBeebies. On the 8th of February I got a new MG tube, and my mom recorded a throat clearing clip on TV but didn't mention in subtitles. On the 21st of February my entire family watched the Rora the Noisy Lion Hiccups episode. On the 22nd of February I had the hiccups at school and I recorded them. On the 24th of February Lindsay came for my Saturday respite and I made a hiccups compilation including me at school, and a very important lady throat clearing instance video. On the 8th of March I listened to a story at school called Mother's Day and Others, and I mixed purple and art. On the 9th of March Jackie came for my Saturday respite. On the 10th of March I created a video about the story of what I did at school on the 8th of March, and I created Peppa Pig Plotagon Hiccups episode. On the 12th of March I uploaded part 2 of my hiccups compilation that I made on the 24th of February 2024. On the 15th of March my old classroom assistant Lily Rose came to my house. On the 29th of March I went to the dentist and the word ahum was on my TV subtitles during the Vida the Vet episode before I went, and I made a video of the word hooray. On the 6th of April I was playing Total Roblox Drama on Roblox until I got eliminated, then I became the jury and got to pick a winner at the end of the game. On the 18th of April I re-uploaded hiccup episodes. On the 12th of April I created a new playlist called YouTube Hiccups. On the 14th of April I got a new green iPad cover. On the 17th of April I created a video of me playing Roblox Timabum duels with my dad. On the 20th of April Lindsay came for my Saturday respite. On the 23rd of April I made a video of instances of Peppa Pig's family and friends saying the word hooray. On the 24th of April I got a new 2009 Violet before school, and I went for a sponsored walk with my friends at school around town, and I discovered the secret song. On the 26th 27th of April I made more hiccup episode uploads. On the 27th of April I created a video of the secret song from my new 2009 Violet. On the 28th of April I made a video of Queen Elizabeth II dying and Peppa Pig characters saying hooray. On the 1st-2nd of May I made even more hiccup episode uploads. On the 1st of May I got a jackpot on CoinDozer, and I decorated my fingers to make number blocks at school. That night I leveled up on Paplinko. On the 3rd of May I created a video of all my scouts and violets I have. I got one in 2011, I got one on Christmas Day 2016, I got most of them in 2022, some in 2023, and I got a 2009 Violet on the 24th of April 2024. On the 6th of May I made a video of people hiccuping upside down. On the 9th of May I discovered a little baby bum video with one of my old phrases in the subtitles the end. On the 11th of May Jackie came for my Saturday respite, and I ranted on the word Xbox. I even made a video of my topics from February 2022 to May 2024. On the 17th of May the safety bus visited school. On the 21st of May I created a new playlist called Videos with Subtitles. On the 23rd of May I made memes on Seesaw about school. On the 25th of May I created a compilation of instances of Mr. Tumble clearing his throat before doing the magic. On the 26th of May-3rd of June I created hiccup clips with only the characters hiccuping. On the 28th of May I looked up subtitles at school while my friends were watching a movie. On the 2nd of June I created a video about one of my 2011 Violets on low battery on test mode, and an instance video of a baby club about Giovanna and Nigel looking to see what is inside their bags. On the 3rd of June I played the amazing Digital Circus theme song on my school piano and recorded it and edited it at the correct pitch since the piano was tuned the wrong pitch. On the 7th of June my school had a color run, and at the end of the event my friends watched come outside and I took pictures of the end credits, then the ice cream van visited school. On the 8th of June I went to the school fete with Lindsay as she came for my Saturday respite, and a Wee Critters show was there. That night I played Roblox News. On the 9th of June I played more Roblox News. On the 10th of June I created a video of characters losing their voice. On the 11th of June I created part 2 of my ahum compilation that I made on 19th of December 2023. On the 14th of June I created the British dub of Fergie's hiccups, but only with her hiccuping. On the 15th of June I created a video about instances where some Mr. Tumble family members clear their throat before signing. On the 17th of June I made the Coconut Fred and Miffy hiccup episodes. On the 18th of June I made the Roblox Alphabet in my movie and published it to YouTube. On the 19th of June I created the longest list of hiccup cures ever, and the Summer Sheen 2024 activities got announced. On the 20th of June I went on a school trip to the cinema to see Inside Out 2. On the 27th of June my friends watched a movie for the end of the school year. On the 1st of July the Roblox Innovation Awards voting hub released. Chloe came to visit for the first time in many years. I created Roblox School Prize Giving, and my YouTube channel got a copyright strike for a whole week. On the 2nd of July I got Verbal Me back. On the 5th of July I got Spelling Bug, Abby Monkey, and Bugs and Buttons back, and I created a video of people clearing their throats before different ways to talk. On the 6th of July Jackie came for my Saturday respite, and I found throat clearing in the 2023 Roblox Innovation Awards show. On the 7th of July I made a video of the top 10 throat clearers. On the 8th of July I made a Higgledy House video with Justin hiccuping. On the 9th of July I got voice chat on Roblox. On the 10th of July I asked Roblox players in voice control if they cleared throat before controlling their character, and it took 5 attempts. On the 12th of July I made a video on my movie about Robloxians' first band parade and published it to YouTube. On the 15th of July Dylan's Playtime Adventures released on CBeebies. On the 17th of July I made my votes for the Roblox Innovation Awards. On the 18th of July I was fascinated about Videogen's Zero Babies franchise. On the 19th of July, I made Roblox Son's first sleepover on Roblox My Movie and published it to YouTube. On the 21st of July, I created a new list called BAFTA Awards. On the 22nd of July, Summer Sheen started and we critters visited. On the 23rd of July, I did Draw in the Workshop in Summer Sheen, and before Summer Sheen, I recorded the very important lady on TV. On the 24th of July, the Sensory Playbus visited Summer Sheen, and after Summer Sheen, I had a demonstration of my new car. Later that day, I made a Truth or Dare video and published it onto YouTube. On the 25th of July, I made Pizza at Summer Sheen. On the 26th of July, Drumming Joe visited Summer Sheen, and he sang bingo in 5 Little Speckled Frogs, and week 1 was done. On the 28th of July, I discovered Infinite Craft, and I made Roblox Game Alphabet. On the 29th of July, Summer Sheen week 2 started and the Replay Theater visited. On the 30th of July, Fitness Freddy visited Summer Sheen, then I had music with Hannah, then I had storytelling. On the 31st of July, I did a Gino at Summer Sheen. On the 1st of August, I had music with Stuart at Summer Sheen. That night, I played the games event on Roblox. On the 2nd of August, Drumming Joe visited again, and I did Draw in the Workshop, and I made the end credits for Summer Sheen 2024, then Summer Sheen finished for 2024. On the 3rd of August, I made a video of Savage Babies falling down in songs. On the 4th of August, I created a video of my pal Violet hiccuping for 1 minute. On the 5th of August, I made an instance video about Get Squiggling announcing the letter of the day. On the 6th of August, I discovered and saved a list called a Smell Orchestra after I discovered the video. On the 7th-9th of August, I made movies on Roblox and published them to YouTube. On the 7th of August, I made Throat Clearing City on Roblox. That distracted me from Video Jinzoo Babies franchise. On the 10th of August, Lindsay Cam for my Saturday respite. On the 11th of August, I renamed 5 little series to Subtracting Songs, YouTube Hiccups to YouTube List of Big Problems, and videos with subtitles to subtitled videos. On the 15th of August, I created a video of the 7th annual Bloxy Awards throat clearing scenes, and a short of my victory of Queen Elizabeth II dying. On the 16th-26th of August, I created personal awards on a Dipbit. On the 16th of August, I was fascinated about Little Angels franchise. On the 22nd of August, it was my channel's 4th anniversary. On the 29th of August, I created a movie on Roblox about a school instrument concert and published it to YouTube. Also a video about the Diddy alphabet. On the 2nd of September was my first day back at school, and before school I made a neck throat logo on Roblox and school distracted me from the Little Angel franchise. On the 3rd of September, I got to be in Jerry's Roblox video after school. On the 7th of September, I came up with the lyrics for the 3 Minute Throat Clearer theme song. On the 8th of September, whilst I was staying up, I seen the Roblox Innovation Awards. But unfortunately, Party didn't clear his throat. On the 10th of September, I renamed BAFTA Awards to award shows. On the 11th of September, I created a video about Roblox winning cutscenes and games. On the 12th of September, I started playing Sing It karaoke battles on Roblox. On the 13th of September, I walked to school instead of taking the bus, and I learned about feelings at school. On the 14th of September, Jackie Cam for my Saturday respite. On the 15th of September, I created the Plotagon Awards and another short to YouTube, and I created my Roblox Awards status. On the 22nd of September, I created a video of people curing hiccups by turning upside down, and a reaction video that the strongest battlegrounds lost the 2024 Roblox Innovation Awards. On the 23rd of September, I made a video of roosters clearing their throat before crowing. On the 24th of September, I created a video of Disney Junior jumping logo compilation. On the 25th of September, I had a day off school for an appointment at the hospital. On the 29th of September, I found the full series of Season 1 of the Canadian dub of Vita the Vet on Internet Archive. On the 30th of September, Dodge's Pup School released on CBeebies, and I played Share How You Feel on virtual piano while singing it to the Canadian dub of Pippin's Vanishing Voice, and uploaded it to YouTube. On the 3rd of October, my Auntie Kathy painted me a Roblox noob. On the 4th of October, I created a new list called Halloween Songs. On the 5th of October, I created a video of what I did at school on the 4th of October. On the 6th of October, I downloaded various music apps for a video about me playing Share How You Feel from Vita the Vet on them all, plus the virtual piano website. I also downloaded and played the musical Fireworks app. On the 7th of October, Mojo Swap Tops released on CBeebies. On the 8th of October, I created a video of characters getting wobbly teeth. On the 9th of October, I went to the hospice for an overnight stay. On the 10th of October, I came home from hospice, and I made a video of my 13th birthday wish list. On the 12th of October, Lindsay came for my Saturday respite. On the 14th of October, I seen the FA 2012 awards. On the 16th of October, I discovered throat clearing in a Garden Tales episode. On the 17th of October, Ruth gave me a new MG tube at school, and after school, I created a video about the list of fanfares and videos. On the 18th of October, there was a pumpkin patch at my school's sensory garden, and I discovered throat clearing on the school laptop half an hour before I went home. After school, I got my early birthday present, the Roblox Annual 2024. On the 19th of October, it was my 13th birthday. My sister gave me an awards envelope, my mom gave me a birthday bear, and my dad gave me a musical TV. On the 21st of October, Maddie and Trinks released on CBeebies. On the 22nd of October, I got my yearly flu jab done. On the 24th of October, the Haunt event released on Roblox, and I seen the Pride of Britain Awards on TV. On the 25th of October, I played the Roblox Adopt Me Halloween event. On the 26th of October, I created a Roblox movie about a Halloween costume contest and published it to YouTube. On the 27th of October, I made uncredited videos. On the 28th of October, Big Lizard released on CBeebies, and I got some belated birthday presents from DeveNet. On the 30th of October, I uploaded Mickey Mouse Clubhouse throat clear scenes on YouTube. On the 2nd of November, I created part 2 of my Lost Voices compilation I made on the 10th of June 2024, and I made my Christmas wish list. On the 3rd of November, I created my 2023 and my Age Evolution on YouTube. On the 8th of November, I discovered Sprunky and my new car arrived. On the 9th of November, Jackie came for my Saturday respite. On the 12th of November, I discovered the word annual. On the 13th of November, I had circle time with Arlo at school. On the 14th of November, I discovered throat clearing on Maths round at school. On the 15th of November, my Roblox account got banned. On the 16th of November, I created a compilation of people getting their wobbly teeth out and published it to YouTube. On the 17th of November, I created a Caillou avatar on Roblox. On the 17th-24th of November, I created videos on YouTube with my Caillou avatar on Roblox. On the 19th of November, my hospice overnight stay was cancelled because I had a cold. On the 22nd of November I created another new list called List of Annual Events. On the 23rd of November I made a Morph Hiccups video, but only with him hiccuping, and the American dub of my Fergie's Hiccups video I made on the 14th of June 2024. On the 24th of November I watched the entire Ella the Elephant Hiccups episode as it released on YouTube, as I've been waiting all year to see it, and then I had the hiccups, and I recorded them and put them on YouTube. On the 26th of November I made a video of a compilation of characters opening their presents, and published it to YouTube. On 30th of November I created a YouTube video of Pado's hiccups, but only with him hiccuping, and I created some shorts too. I also played some letter-based games on Roblox. On the 1st of December I watched CBeebies Dodge's Christmas Wish on Google. On the 6th of December I created a short about Caillou's Christmas Wish. On the 7th of December I seen the CBeebies Beauty and the Beast Christmas Panto, and Lindsay came for my Saturday respite. On the 9th of December I went to Smith's then the Hospice for another overnight stay. On the 10th of December I went home from the hospice, and I made a video about how characters got the hiccups, and I published it on YouTube. On the 14th of December I made Angelina, Flounder, and Jasper hiccup clips, but with only them hiccuping, and published them all to YouTube. And I discovered throat clearing on a video of the Squeeze and Sing Cookie Monster toy, so I put it on my Christmas wish list. That night I discovered a CBeebies Beauty and the Beast short about the cast members having a off and the first person cleared throat before burring. On the 15th of December I made a video of all my drawings and draw blank. On the 16th of December I took part in a Christmas video at school. On the 17th of December Santa visited school and said my phrase ahum to me. On the 18th of December I made my 2024. On the 20th of December I made a rewind video of both 2023 and 2024. On the 21st-22nd of December I made 5 more Caillou Roblox avatar videos. On the 22nd of December I created a Never Have I Ever video and published it onto YouTube. On the 24th of December I seen a movie intro with a rooster clearing his throat before crowing on TV, and I made a Christmas movie on Roblox and published it to YouTube. On the 25th of December I got the Leapfrog letter band, the Squeeze and Sing Cookie Monster, Gun Butter Milk the Cow and All Those the Unicorn, and more presents for Christmas. Then I played the Secret Staycation Christmas update on Roblox, and I seen the grand finale of the Christmas Leave stream. On the 27th of December I created a compilation of people scaring hiccups away and published it to YouTube. On the 29th of December I got the Tony box with 3 starter Tonys, Peppa Pig, George Pig, and Hey Dougie, and I made YouTube videos while my dad was unboxing it. On the 30th of December I made Duck, Messi, and Kipper's hiccup clips, but only with them hiccuping, and published them all to YouTube. On the 31st of December I made a Caillou New Year's video and published it to YouTube. The end. Thanks for listening.